Okay, please stand up for a prayer. Mr. Almindros, can you lead a prayer? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay. Good morning once again, class. How are you today? I'm glad to hear that. Okay, class secretary, can you please tell me who are the absent today? Very good. No one is absent. Okay, now kindly arrange your chairs and please pick up the pieces of garbage you see around in the classroom and make yourself comfortable. Okay, you may now take your seat. For us to be more organized, here's our classroom rules. Okay, everyone, please read. Thank you. Okay, so are we good now, class? Okay. So, anybody from the class who can recall our last discussion? Okay, yes? In our previous lessons, we learned what rational numbers are. Anybody from the class who can recall our last discussions? Okay? Yes, very good. In our previous lesson, we learned what rational numbers are. We also learned about fractions and decimals. We learned how to use operations with fractions and decimals. Now class, is it possible to turn a fraction into a decimal and vice versa? Yes? Okay, very good. We will learn all about the topic today. So, I see that you learned a lot from our last discussion. Okay, now class, before we proceed to our proper discussion, to energize you, I prepared an activity. So, let's do this activity first. Okay, so this is our first activity. Okay? So, I will group you into two teams. Here is team 1 and team 2. Okay, the member of each team will take turns in providing the right value for the figure. Okay? So, I ask you please define the number after the activity. Okay? I will give you 5 minutes to answer the activity. Okay? Start now. Okay! Time's up! Since we're already done for our first activity, we have second activity. Okay? I will group you into 3 groups. Here is group 1, group 2, and back is group 3. So each group will be assigned with its own puzzle. Each group will compete with other group to complete the puzzle within the allotted time. The first group to complete the puzzle will win the game. Okay? So here is our direction. Please read everyone. Okay, very good. So our direction is complete the following puzzles. Okay, your time start now. Okay, time's up. Congratulations, Group 1. You are the first who finished the task. But still, congratulations to all of you. Okay, so now, let's proceed to our proper discussion.
Now class, let us analyze the activity that we have done. What did you notice about the numbers and the puzzle? Hey, they are fractions and decimals. So very good. Those numbers are called rational numbers. Rational numbers are numbers that can be written in fraction from the decimal form. From the activity, we are able to match fractions with their corresponding decimal forms. Okay, that's good answer. Excellent. That means fractions can be converted into decimal and decimal can also be converted into fractions. For example, if we have the fraction 4/5, we divide the numerator by the denominator. 4/5 equals to what? 0.8. So now let us try converting a decimal into a fractions. Let us use 0.25. 0.25 equals 25 simplified over 100 equals what? Okay, that's good answer. 1/4. So we write 0.5 as 25 over 100, then simplify it into 1/4. So class, what is the importance of learning how to convert fractions into decimals and vice versa? Okay, that's good. It helps in solving problems, measurements, money, and daily life situation. Very good. Understanding rational numbers is important because we use them into everyday life, such as measuring ingredients, computing money, and solving mathematical problems. Okay, again class, rational numbers can be expressed in fraction from the decimal form. Okay,
Okay, here's our learning objectives. Okay, everyone, please read. Okay, thank you.
So what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are numbers that can be written as the quotient of two integers or as a fraction. So there are three subsets of rational numbers. First is integers, second is fractions, and the third is decimals. Integers are the whole numbers and their negatives including 0. For example, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Fractions are numbers written as p over q, where and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Examples are 3/4, -5 over 7, and 10 over 3. While decimals are rational numbers with a decimal point that either terminate or repeat. Examples are 0.25, -4.5, and 0.333. To express decimal to fraction and percentage, there are three steps. So first, find a number you can multiply by the bottom of the fraction to make it 10 or 100 or 1000 or any one followed by zeros. Step 2, multiply both top and bottom by that number. Then step 3, write down just the top number, putting the decimal point in the correct spot, one space from the right hand side for every zero of the bottom number. Okay, since we already done to our discussion, now we will test if you already understand our discussion. So we will make another activity. So you will prepare a 1/2 sheet of paper and you may read this direction. Okay, thank you. I will give you 5 minutes to finish this. Okay, class, your time starts now. Okay, time's out. Pass your paper. Okay, so we already done to our activity. We have now a quiz. And this is the direction. Please read, class. Okay, thank you. This quiz, I will give you 10 minutes to answer this. And your time starts now. Time's up. Pass your paper to the front, class. Thank you. To practice what you have learned today, you will have an assignment class. Please take a look for your assignment class. So are we clear, class? Okay, thank you. That's all for today. Have a great day, class. Bye, sir.